Hi Facebookers and YouTubers. Oh God, sorry about that. My camera's moved. My phone's deciding to not stay where I want it. Ooh. I think it's day 6 of being stuck indoors. I have plenty of pop because last week I went to the supermarket. I have been crying a lot, nearly about tea time-ish every single night, because it gets me down, and I did have a breakdown again last night when, I told you, it's fallen down. I had a breakdown last night, because I am worried about the COVID-19. I am scared. I'm breaking down now. What I'm doing is making a timetable of cleaning my room, doing college work, rehearsals, for the coursework that they want me to do, plus of Seaside or Bust. So like the video that I recorded on the first, I think it's the first lesson of the dance that we did for Seaside or Bust. I watched that constantly, and I can't put the video on Facebook, unfortunately, or YouTube. If any, because I don't have permission from my peers. I was going to say other students. I mean my peers in the classroom. And that's what I need to do. To put it on, put it in as a rehearsal. So I will try and do a video when I'm rehearsing, to do with the work that the college has given me to do at home. Unfortunately, it's to do with the academic pandemic, even, sorry, to do with COVID-19. Oh, oops. That's my bag of rubbish falling down. If you heard it. Or coronavirus. That's what I was going to say. I am struggling. There are people, I understand people are struggling at this moment in time with being stuck indoors and that. I totally get that. I totally get that. But there are people who are going to not cope with it as struggle a lot more, with being stuck indoors, e.g. myself and others. And I watch like BBC on clippings on YouTube, Facebook. I have seen videos of possibly how COVID-19 or Corona has started, and obviously we know it started in Wuhan, which I knew, and it started in a market stall, but I didn't know what a wet market, so I've learned something from that, and I learned the reason why it's called Corona-19, because it started last year, but it didn't break out. It broke out in China, but it didn't break out worldwide. So I've learned, like it has now. So I've learned something about that. I'm still a bit frustrated because people are not listening to the government. Ooh, okay, slower. People aren't listening to the government staying in and not going out unnecessarily. And when they go out, they have to stay away, about 2 meters away. It's fine going for walks. It's fine to go to the shop, but do not go out unnecessarily. Fair enough, if you want a bit of exercise, go out, but stay away from other people who are not in your household, and stop panic buying. I don't know if it's carrying on. Apparently it's slowing down. I remember a staff told me that last night. People were stop panic buying, but you don't need to be so close. The government are trying to contain the outbreak. Now it's early stages, and we see a load of deaths, and you think this is going to be like swine flu, but in some cases it's not. There is loads of people who are recovering from the coronavirus, but they do not say that in the news. They tell us about the deaths, but there is more being coming round, recovering from the corona. There are going to be deaths, and it's so serious, and I am so scared. Literally, I'm wanting to go back to college. I'm desperate to go back to college, because I loved doing Seaside or Bust. I can't speak. I loved it, to be fair, and I couldn't wait until it was near the final stages, and I couldn't wait until we were in the Grange doing it, tech rehearsal, dress rehearsal, and performing it. I could not wait. It, from the beginning, what we've done so far, because we have done quite a bit before we broke up, but I continue going through it in my head, and I do watch the video constantly as much as I can, and I do like practice it, but I'm at the minute, because the work that I have to do is to do with corona, so like the feelings, how is it making me feel? Well, it's making me worried, anxious, sad, alone. I don't know what the word is. I'm just desperate maybe, desperate to go back to college. A bit annoyed with the public who are not listening to the government advice which they're not helping others, and they're not helping people like myself. There are people who have to necessarily go out, and that's fine. But don't go out necessarily. Now, I get the supplies. I've got supplies that what I needed. I bought so many pops one day, and the next day I bought the same amount, and I've got a few. So I got a few, but that was before when the panic rush started. So I was panicking. So I was trying to get stuff, but I know to not, because there are plenty of food and drinks, but I do tend to buy quite a bit of pop to get me through a week anyway. So if I buy a few, then I can stay in for at least 2 weeks, which is not really great. But at least I'm not going out and getting it unless I have to have my INR done. Which is to do with how thick my blood is. And when I last went, I had to wear a mask. I'm gonna make my own, but it's one of them what you have to pinch there. You have to pinch it there. Pinch it around so it fit. But yeah. So I will, like I said, I will do probably videos of me rehearsing to do with the work that the teachers have given me to do at home, and I will do a video to do with Seaside or Bust, you know, just going over the moves and talking through with you what I do. But apart from that, all I can do is do a video as often as I can, telling you how daily what I'm doing. I haven't made the timetable yet, but I am making the timetable because I have a Switch, Nintendo Switch. So there's going to be times where I will put aside at a time, because lately I've been playing it a lot, to play it for like an hour, 20 minutes or something. And craft work, I love doing crafts. So I might do a video when I'm doing, well, I might have said that in another video, when I'm doing my binoculars and bird for Seaside or Bust, because I'm still gonna do them. I'll just put it off a little bit because I don't know if we're gonna do it, but I'm still gonna do them and keep them to one side just in case, because I hope, and I'm praying that we can do the Seaside or Bust, because I love doing it. I love the people who I work with, the classmates, the teachers, and I am missing them. I am 100% missing them. I'm hoping they're okay, and I'm hoping they're all well and staying safe. I'm hoping the teacher's daughter, and one of the teachers has a daughter, so I'm hoping the daughter is doing well. And the other one has last year had a baby boy, so I'm hoping he's doing well. And I'm hoping my other teacher, who we see is doing well, and if she's got any daughters or anything like that, I'm hoping, to be fair, I'm hoping everyone's family is staying safe and well. I seem to be upbeat. I will try, and if I can, well, no, I probably won't actually, because I was gonna say I will do a video of me breaking down, but I don't think people want to see that. But I'm hoping people will listen to the government, because we are going to go on full lockdown if people don't listen to the government. And that's not what I want, and that's not what the government want. But if people don't listen to the government, then that will happen. And then they're going to be the people who are listening to the government and staying indoors and not going out unnecessarily, and when they do go out, stay 2 meters away as possible as they can. You know, it's not fair for them, because they are getting exercise when they go out. But if we're all locked down, we can only go to certain appointments, or for me it will be INR, and if I need drinks, I will be able to go to Tesco's, which is nearby for me, but I would not be able to go out. I would not. So, thank you.